Hello, Twin Flame Collective. My name is Tanya Vargo. If you'd like a personal reading with me, please DM me or email me at tanya@earthangeleverlasting.com. Okay, so we have a little bitty bit here today. We have been in Mercury retrograde for I think since the day after the full moon. So, you know, I felt like we could do a little bit of a check-in. Now, I'm just gonna say there's a lot here, and I personally am on the collective, so there's 3 confirmations of something that, I don't channel while I'm flipping the cards out, but I notice what they are. But I do notice that there's confirmation. I did notice there's confirmations of 3 separate things with the karmic. So let's get into it. So what I did today is we have the divine masculine towards the divine feminine, the divine feminine towards the divine masculine, and then we have the divine masculine towards the karmic, and then we have oracle cards and messages, and I threw in romance angels today for the fun of it. And then, of course, as always, I have the future. I couldn't not today. I'm sorry. I couldn't. Even for my own selfishness, because I am also on this collective, and there's a couple cards that they come out. I know the reading is also for me, so let's just get into it, okay? So the masculine is coming in as mind blown towards the divine feminine, okay? Either he heard something, he saw something, she said something, and it just blew his mind. Whatever he was thinking about her is just absolutely not true. Or she did something and his mind is completely blown away by what it is she's done or what it is she's capable of. And it can be both. Like, it's not mutually exclusive, right? Because at the end of the day, like, if you're throwing me into this collective, I'm a tarot reader, right? And so everybody we know knows that, right? So and I just did I did the month of June on my Instagram and YouTube, so who knows? Plus I'm mouthy on social media, my personal pages, so who knows? Nothing's mutually exclusive here, right? So his mind is blown. He's either shocked by something that happened or something that he had thought to be true about her. He's found out to absolutely not be true, or, she did something and he's just like completely blown away, okay? So the divine feminine is coming in as the magician. So the magician is a manifester, right? And so if you pray or you're familiar with the law of attraction, you can attract things to yourself. You can make things happen. You're an incredibly capable person, or you're just good. Like, you have things at your fingertips and you always get what you want. Like, what you want is just what is gonna happen. Just that kind of person. You're gonna get what you want, you're gonna make it happen. And this card has a lot to do with willpower, right? Lots of willpower. So they're having differences over communication. That's why I'm saying maybe there was a social media message here that blew his mind. I don't know. Some sort of communication they're having difficulty with. This is also known as Cupid's arrows, the 8 of Wands. So, maybe they're having some difficulty with the romantic part of it, but judging by this, I would say it was like something they saw on social media or a text. I was really hoping it would be more clarification what it was, but I'm going to go for social media. Okay. So they are both at a stalemate right now. And so that means no one's moving forward. No one's doing anything. And a lot of times this means that they are so equal in personality, strengths and weaknesses that it's like two kings chasing each other around on a chessboard, right? It can also mean that like they just, neither one of them, they're just frozen and paused right now because neither one of them want another sword to drop. They don't want one more piece of drama to happen to cause more conflict, right? Emotionally, they're coming in as very burdened by this relationship. And with the Three of Pentacles being right under it, very burdensome, a lot of work. Very burdensome, a lot of work. So it could be that the Divine Masculine just feels like whatever this communication was that blew his mind has caused him to feel like the Divine Feminine is just a little too much, it's too much work. Like this relationship would be too much work. And so he's mentally moving on. He's thinking he should just move on, okay? Because of whatever it is that she came out. And here's the other thing. She's coming in as like a manifester that can do things like no other, okay? That's what he thinks. Like there could be something like that she did that blew his mind so much, and he can't believe that she's just so capable that she can do anything. Like if she wants to do something, it's just gonna happen, you know? She can just make stuff happen. She gets what she wants, and she just can do things. Basically, just do things. See, they're touching, like they're beside each other. She can do things like no other, you know, even with messages maybe, you know, like how it is. So they're on a stalemate because he's shocked and in burden. He's worried, like, is this relationship just a little too much work, and should I possibly move on? Okay, so the Divine Feminine is coming in as, you're my legacy, you know, you're my wish fulfillment, you're who I want to build with, the Ten of Pentacles, you're the one I want to have a family with, and, you know, build something to where we actually can hand it down, you know. The Divine Masculine is coming in as the Ace of Swords, right? So he's gotten clarity. Look at the thing coming out of her head. Oh my God. So that's kind of like mind blown emoji here, like holy crap. I've got some clarity on this woman. Again, some truth has come to light, you know. They're having difficulties over, you know, probably healing a little bit. And, you know, they both see each other as a wish, you know, so it might be just like, this is a missed opportunity. This one is just the missed opportunity. So some difficulties with the hope here with that. Their similarities are the Magician, funny enough. So she's coming in as the manifester here. They're both coming in as the manifester here. So they both have this capability, right? And they both can manifest things. They both have willpower, you know, they both can make things happen. Emotionally, you know, they illuminate each other and they make each other happy. It's also a Leo card, the Sun, okay? In the physical, this is the Knight of Wands. He's like a very, very passionate, sexual knight. You know, he is all about, you know, rushing in and passionate and very sexual, all about that. So, you know, emotionally and physically, you know, they illuminate each other. Mentally, they're both kind of just looking at like, what did we plant here? Like, we're on a pause. What did we do? What did we plant? Do we actually have anything to grow here, right? So they're both in that state of mind, here and here. He's like, oh my God, is this so burdensome? Like, is it too much work? Should I move on? She's like, you know, he illuminates me. I'm passionate about him. What have we planted here? Can we make, you know, what can we bring in? You know, can we bring in, can we bring in this legacy and passionate new beginning and manifest it? Like, what have we grown here? Have we really lost hope? So with the oracle cards, with him towards her, he's like, he can't let go. He's grasping. Your eyes see into the depths of my soul. You are so tempting, so temptress. Higher power, I pray you will forgive me, right? So yeah, he probably thinks this is so much work. He's done so much crippity crap that she just absolutely won't forgive him, but I don't see that as the case over here coming from her, okay? Dark, I'm afraid you're not going to want me if you see the truth. Relaxed, I found peace again. I'm full of hate, despise. Independent, I admire your freedom to be who you are. Okay, and then am I deserving of your love? It's hard for me too. Trigger happy, so unfair. I think of wanting to see you. So it's funny how these came out too. It's like dark. I think often of wanting to see you. I found peace again. I'm relaxed. Sorry, my phone's doing something weird. Trigger happy, so unfair. So that's even interesting. Like they both maybe he did something out of haste and he found peace about it, or he feels like, you know, she did and he's made peace with it. I'm full of hate, despise. It's hard for me too. Independent, I admire your freedom to be who you really are. And am I deserving of your love? So she's so independent and fierce, right? He doesn't feel like he's deserving of it. He hates himself for what he isn't compared to her, right? He wants to be like her, and he's so full of anger about it. She's very intuitive. He's praying that, you know, he's grasping and praying that she'll forgive him because he's so tempted by her. Their romance angels are chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. This is past life relationship. And then to stay optimistic to bring this in, okay? Now hers towards him are, I can't find the right words. I just want loyal companionship. Again, confirming loyal companionship. My love is unconditional. I'm reminded of you constantly. Synchronicity. So obviously she's hearing songs and people with same names and movies and you know, all the things that, you know, remind you of somebody. And I don't deserve you. I wish I could just tell you how I feel. So that's kind of confirmation of that, right? You're perfect. So you're perfect. I don't deserve you. I just want to tell you how I feel. Please don't leave me. I've been reminiscing. You're the reason I don't give up. So he's the reason she doesn't give up on her goals or moving, you know, forward, because she just feels like eventually it's going to manifest, right? They planted seeds. It's eventually going to manifest. Okay, so let me go over here. So this is the Divine Masculine's feelings towards the Karmic. Right now, He's looking at paying attention to every detail with her and going over how to work on this with her. She is like, we're in union. You know, there's a level up of their relationship from her perspective. And this is a marriage card, and it's a twin flame 1111 union card. Okay, so you see the poles. Ooh, can't get my finger in it. Where is it? 11, like the 1111. Yeah, don't gasp yet. I did too. Please, I am on the collective with this, and when I saw this come out, and in her spot, I was like, why? And then I had to suck it up and clear it out so that it didn't affect the rest of the reading. Because I'm on this journey too, y'all. Okay. So in the physical and physically, there's been some healing. They see each other as each other's star, nothing like any other, and you know, they have a hope here. Their differences are on some defeat and feeling defeated and empty victory. Okay, they're similar in that, you know, they want to move on, the 8 of Cups, and leave the past behind. Emotionally, they feel like they're each other's legacy. They feel like they're going to, you know, they're each other's wish fulfillment, and to build together. So they have hope for that. And then mentally, there's some juggling here, right? Like, how are we going to do this? How am I going to juggle everything? How am I going to put it all together? Very like, that's like this card, okay? It's also about thinking about juggling partners. Ding, 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 ding. And I didn't even notice this when I was laying the cards out. So trust me, I just kind of lay them out. So their oracle cards are, his feelings are emptiness. My bed feels empty without you. My mind is torturing me with reminders of you everywhere I go. Tortured. What am I running from? Confusion. Stripping down feminine beliefs. So this is one of the things, like, I'm on this collective too. Okay, so the karmic in my collective, I'm not saying this is bad, nor am I judging you. I'm just saying the karmic in my situation is covered in tattoos. So I think this is spirit talking to me a little bit as well. Okay, just so stripping down feminine beliefs. You know, just realizing we have the masculine and feminine in both of us. You know, we're not just one, we're both. So why am I running? Confusion, tortured. My bed feels empty without you. So, you know, I'm just going to show you, like, she's coming in like we're married or we're getting engaged or we're twin flame union. And he is kind of working hard at this. So I would like to work together to have stability. And honestly, that's what it's saying. Like, I want to work hard to have stability. It's exact, like, that combo is exactly this card, right? Desperate. I can't do this anymore. So, you know, we'll keep going and you'll get what I'm saying. Oh, gosh. Illuminate. Your light helped to find, your light helped guide me out of my darkness. And then we have lies. I can't seem to do what's right. I did some research on twin flames and it resonates. I didn't like that card either, but we got to keep going. I think you are so sexy. So we've always known this has been a sexual relationship with them. They are very sexually into each other. Baby, I miss you. And you have me lost in my emotions. Okay, so, oh, and I forgot to do. You deserve love. You are lovable. Deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. and then wedding. The situation involves marriage. So here we have a marriage card and a marriage card. Okay. And then this is what I'm going to show you. It came out right after you deserve love, deception, and then wedding. So the karmic definitely thinks they're in union, or she has hope for a union. So they either are in union, or they have, you know, they have hope for one, but somebody's juggling, right? So we have deception and wedding. So there's deception about a wedding, right? And so, of course, I was like, we need to talk about this, spirit. We need to talk about this. Like, what is going on here? Like, why is he worried about building here and building here? And I was just like, no. And then when this card came out, I was like, why? But look what it's under, lies. I can't seem to do what's right. I did some research on twin flames and it resonates. So I'll show you the future, but if you remember the last reading, I told you the karmic bends herself into making herself appear to be the divine feminine, right? But can we please just recognize she's in the karmic position, okay? She's not here. She's here. Okay, this is him, this is the divine feminine, and this is his feelings towards her and what's going on here. So he is lying to her about getting married. Okay, he is lying to her about saying this resonates. Okay, and let me tell you where my third confirmation is. Like, he is trying, even though he's working at it, and part of this could be because the divine feminine did something that tripped him out, okay? Even though she's this and he knows she's the divine feminine, he's just scared. He's scared. He's scared of this whole type of thing. So I was like, I did all these cards and I was like, oh my God. What is going to happen? Did the world change? Did Mercury retrograde just flip everything? So here we go. And this card came out and it was the Hierophant. This is also a marriage card. So I wanted to die a little bit. And then the moon came out. So we have deception about this marriage and union. Okay, so this is a marriage card, so it's not true. Like, so this is more like lies about twin flames, right? This is deception about twin flames, deception about marriage. Okay, so that's where we are. We're having deception about this twin flame thing and this marriage, or this leveling up of partnership. But he's holding on to it right now, and he's not saying anything because he's waiting for spirit to like deliver some justice, or there's some sort of verdict or something he's waiting for. And it could very well be the divine feminine like just really needs to say something, and that's what he's waiting for, so that he can move forward with passion and a new beginning. But he's in suspension at this time from the Queen of Pentacles and this new beginning, as he's sitting back and assessing how to sneak away and start a very new beginning with the person in his past that he's nostalgic about and wants to reconcile with and feels passionate about, and wants to drop his guard and go one more time. You got it? So he is lying to the karmic to get away from her. Okay? He is lying to get away from her, which is totally not what I thought until I all the way channeled this. Okay? So let's keep going. So right now the divine feminine is coming in as she's not paying attention to this union. to her union, to their union. She's not paying attention to it. She is letting fate take control. So this is the wheel, right? The divine is going to take control because right now she's in the Two of Swords, which is the stalemate, right? This is the card we talked about up here. Same card, okay? Right now she's in stalemate because of his third-party situations that's keeping her stuck. Like she's like, I'm stuck. I'm not looking at this bullshit. Like I'm not looking at anything with you and other people, and I'm not looking at anything with you and me in this respect, and until it's time. However, she is waiting for her ship to come in on this. She is bored and she's just refusing. Like she's refusing to look at it. She's bored. She's refusing to look at it. I'm not looking at this. I'm working on me. I'm working on my job. I'm working on a million things. I'm just refuse to look at a passionate new beginning with you. So this is the same thing. This is like the Page of Wands coming in and this, wonderful, dancy, francy, loving, passionate energy, passionate new beginning. So it's kind of the same thing. Eight of Wands again, which was in his, or it was in their similarities up there. Oh no, it was in their differences. Okay, so that was this, right? This is in their differences. So she's waiting for communication of romance, like this passionate new beginning. She wants this communication of romance. So, come on. There's your answer, Divine Masculine. So, okay, so now we're channeling and getting a better, clearer idea, okay? So, yes, whatever this thing was that blew his mind up there, it was the Divine Feminine's words, okay? And it was just, she's like, no bullshit. No bullshit. No bullshit. And so she was cutting through some stuff, clearing some stuff out, being really blunt. And he obviously read a message of hers or got a message of hers or heard about something she said, whatever. In any event, the bullshit is clearing out, okay? He wants to come full circle with her and complete the cycle and build this legacy he wants, okay? So it's in his emotions up there. It's in their future right here, okay? His future with her is to build this legacy. He wants to come in his heart space and offer something stable. So if you wanted two kings to come out for you, this is it. Like, this is the king that's closest to the emperor, okay, who is the King of Kings in the half of the twin flame union. And then this is the intuitive, empathetic, in his heart space, loving, committed king. These kings are always committed, these two, okay? He wants to put an end to this anxiety with the stable woman that's really independent. He wants to come in with some truth. He's working very hard. He is working. Oh my goodness. So he's working everywhere. He's working very hard and studying and thinking about how he was in his ego and his devilish behavior and all the things that go with that, ego, control, fights. And he's moving on and leaving the past behind him, which he was very much doing. That's what was he came in as that with the karmic too, right? And so he wants to move forward with some clarity. He's to the person, so he wants to leave the past behind, move on to the person that illuminates him. This is the Sun card. It's also the Leo card, like I explained. And this is what was up in the Divine Feminine's emotion section. I'm sorry, they're coming to do my lawn. Because he got some, move on to the person he's illuminated to, because he got clarity about who the real star is, who the real hope is, who the real, person to him is, that's the hope and healing and, balance in his life. He's going to offer a new love to the Empress and romance. So new love and commitment to the Empress. Okay. Hallelujah, right? So basically what I'm seeing is the divine feminine either did something, most likely said something that just made him feel like there was no way in heck she would ever deal with him again. And then he's just kind of right up here telling the karmic everything she wants to hear so that he can get away. I'm lying to you, I'm lying to you. All of this, So he's either flat out lying. I think he's flat out lying and saying what she wants to hear. And we'll just have to stay tuned. If this resonates with you or you like what you hear, let me know in the comments. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you're interested in a personal reading, I'll be happy to help you with that as well. Tanya at earthangeleverlasting.com. Until next time, thanks so much. Have a great day.